Okay, it's time for today's CSS battle. Let's see what we've got. Okay, looks kind of like a bike lock. Let's see what we can do. Let's use one element. Set this background to that color. Now, do I actually want width and height, or should I just have height and margins? Let's just have height and margins. So let's look at the top of that. It looks like 88. Okay. So just take 90 off. Let's make this 210. We'll see how far out we are in a bit. Make this black. And do margin 88. Uh, 100. $102. Try making that 90. Okay, that looks. I actually want that to be on the inside line, so 132. Let's try 136, 35, 34, 33, 30. Yeah, 132 looks like about right. Then we need the top down by however wide we think this is. So let's have a quick look at how wide that is. 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 9, so 15. So take 15 off of this and we get 195. And then add 15 to, no, here we've got 105. That should be relatively close. And do a border radius, and we only want the top, so what, 60 pixels, 0, no, 60 pixels, 60 pixels, 0. That looks like the inside of that quite nicely. Then we're going to do a background that is a linear gradient. Going to make it black for 80%, then transparent. It's going too far down. How about 70? Ooh, that's 69. 69% looks good. Okay. Then we're going to do a radial gradient just to get that circle in the middle. This color, what, 10 pixels maybe? Transparent. We also want to make that 1Q. And all we need to do is shift it up. So 0 and minus 40 pixels, 42, 43, 44, 43. That's probably close enough. What's this looking like now? Oh, it's not bad. And then if we use an outline, solid 15 pixels. Okay. Now you see, if that outline had actually gone around that curve properly, this would be great. But it clearly didn't. Could we make it bigger and use a border instead? Maybe that would get rid of that ugly bit. Let's try border. Let's see what that does. That's, yeah, then we need to make it bigger again. So let's make that 210 and make that 90 and bring this out 2012. I think we need to go in a bit, so 17. That looks good, and then this radius, make it a bit bigger. How about 75? 75 looks good. What happens if we do 80? Let's go with 75. And then this needs to be 64, 65, 66. Ooh, that's going to be just wrong. Okay, so let's make that, what, 80 pixels? 90, 120, 130, 140, 135. Perfect. And then this needs to go up by what, about another 10. So let's try 53 is too much. How about 50? Spot on. Okay. So that's everything but the bar at the bottom now. Do we want to just do that as a conic gradient on this background? Well, I think we should. I think that would be fun. So let's do conic gradient. How wide is this? So we'll call that 110. We'll call that 290. So 290 minus 110 is 180. So at 180 pixels. And then how high is that? 30. Then we will do, now we want the, yes, we want black first, 25%, and then transparent. And then we want to move it to the left. What, 120 pixels? That's too far. About 100 pixels. I think that's too far as well. How about 90? No, not 900, 90. Then move it down to 70 pixels. It shouldn't be far off. Oh, I over. Oh. 220 should be that. Yeah, and then we'll move it. There we go. And that shouldn't be a transparent, should it? It should be that. That should give us 100%. Come on. That is indeed 100%. let's just change that to an ampersand. We'll also get rid of that brace. We'll add a semicolon there. Get rid of that and that. So actually what we should do is take that, because if we put the background last, we can do that. Get rid of 2 more characters. Then if we do minify, unit replace, and I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.